Hey guys, Super Nerd Miles here, and it is time for more of Let's Play Pokemon Ruby. By the way, during my grinding, I took a break and checked the profile, what it's supposed to be, and it is actually mystery event is exciting. Mystery event is exciting. Fantastic. Is this not the person I'm... No, apparently it isn't. Okay, let me check that again. What does it say? Oh, you've got to have the 5th badge first. Apparently. Oh well. But either way, we are now in Petalburg City. Look at this guy. His face is reflected in the water. It's a shining grin full of hope! Or it could be somber silence, struggling with fear. What do you see reflected in your face? Well, as Chugga said, I see that I have the dumbest hat in the world. Yeah. I forget if there's anyone good to talk to in this town. Oh, this person is where you learn that you're actually native to Johto. And he is way too strong. That is the hint that he is actually not the first gym leader. He is indeed the 5th. So, I'll probably have to make a note of it when next I come to Petalburg, like later in the game, to get the 5th badge. I also need to go ahead and get Mystery Gift just to show it off. Oh, by the way, here is my party now. Rara and Gulliver are level 7. The 3 that I'm not planning on using nearly as much are level 6. I might use Nana, I don't know. And Blade's level 9. And by the way, Ziggy has kept on proving that it doesn't need a good level to get good items, because I got another rare candy, 2 nuggets, which can be sold for 5,000 Pokédollars each, and 2 Ultra Balls, which have double the catch rate of a Pokeball. It's amazing, like I can't believe it. But yeah, it's good for... Nuggets are good for some easy funds. But, let's see. Let me check out this house too. Traveling is wonderful. Crawl through some damp grass. Ugh. Climb rocky, rugged mountains. Doubt I could have the strength. Cross the raging seas. I don't get seasick, but if they were raging, I might find an exception. Wander about in dark caves. Blech. Even get a little homesick. That must be horrible. Maybe I'm just looking through Super Nerd's glasses, but holy cow. And let's check out this house. Oh wait, no, we can't yet. Because we are apparently a rookie trainer, and we have to check out the gym. Woohoo! Yeah, you can't. They make you check out the gym this time. It's kind of like Brock, like the guy keeping you from leaving Pewter City until you challenge Brock. Except in this case, you've just got to find out. Guess what? This is your dad! Well, if it isn't Miles, so you're all finished moving in? I'm surprised you managed to get here by yourself. Thanks! Oh, I see, you're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Miles? No, I'm going to become a contest star. Oh wait, no, that's Ruby, not Miles. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Oh right, you're Wally, right? I'm going to go stay with my relatives in Bird Turf Town. I thought I would be lonely by myself, so I wanted to take a Pokemon along, but I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Well, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally, here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. And he gives him Zigzagoon. Oh, wow. I'll give you a Pokeball, too. Go for it. Now, Wally's story is really interesting. And I'm going to be talking through this, I'll probably be talking about it through this, slightly disguised tutorial on how to catch a Pokemon. Which, by the way, guess what? he finds, on his first try, a Ralts, which is at a 4% encounter rate, at a level higher than you can find it at. But like I was saying, Wally is said to be like a sickly boy. He has like a mysterious illness. It's not explained in this, but it actually is explained in Pokemon Adventures. He kinda more or less has a bit of like a respiratory illness, kind of like asthma, more or less. And in Pokemon Adventures, Norman actually tells him no, and Ruby actually sneaks out with Wally to help him catch a Pokemon anyway, because like Norman thought that it would overexcite Wally to do something like that, to have Pokemon, yada yada yada, so he said no. But Ruby loaned Wally Rara, used that to help him catch a Kecleon, which is a Pokemon you find much later in the game, not anywhere near here, or actually the route on the other side of Petalburg City. And then an earthquake separates Ruby from Wally and Rara, which is how Wally gets Ralts, or Rara in this case. So, did it work out? Thank you, yes it did. Here's your Pokemon back. Miles, thank you for coming along with me. If you were a while, I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take really good care of it. Yeah, we stood there and chatted with a bunch of people, breaking the fourth wall. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, Miles. Now, Miles, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head for Petalburg City beyond this town. There, you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to other gyms. I skipped the text by mistake. That matters for them, understand? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Miles, but that's only after you become stronger. So yes, apparently we are still a greenhorn, and we have to battle him as the 5th gym leader. But now we can go out to Route 104. That's what it was. Challenge this guy here. Oops, I was wrong. There we go. I just wanted to talk to him instead of having him see me. Leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. No, I thought wearing shorts was so fun. Your youngster figured out. I should have switched to to Wurmple before this battle, because Wurmple's a level away from evolving, spoilers, and I'd like to go ahead and get his evolution out of the way. That's why I stopped my lesser used Pokemon at level 6. Oh, and by the way, fighting trainers gives you an EXP boost. You get higher amounts of EXP from fighting. Let's see, I'll go for half experience just to give it experience at all. So we are going to immediately switch out because it's got, excuse me, I believe it's got Hackism. We're going to switch to Nana because I think I will use Nana at least some. Once it gets a dark move or something like that. Might leave it in daycare once we find that. Okay, this is not good. It's level 8, I should have realized that. Thank goodness for criticals. Crits actually ignore raised stats like lowered stats, excuse me. Like, if your attack is lowered, it will ignore it, or if your enemy's defense is raised, it'll ignore it with a critical. Essentially, it's entirely beneficial. Your attack is raised, or your opponent's defense is lowered, it doesn't ignore that. So that was youngster Billy. Redneck Billy. Something about the name. And for all I know, I'm mistaking it for something Chugga said, and not even talking about my own memories at all. But either way, Let's get back to the action, shall we? Now you can go down here for that trainer. This guy's not a trainer, by the way, nor is the other person down there. And in exchange for that, you could skip this wild grass here. Here's some more berries. Well, oran berries. Very nice, like I said. 10 PP restoration. You can also give them to Pokemon, although I don't very much. And 2 more P.E.K.K.A berries. Or Pecha, P.E.K.K.A, which cure poison. Now, if you want to avoid a fight, walk around behind this guy, but this is one guy that I would recommend fighting. Oh sure, I'll accept your challenge. I have a lot of money. Apparently he expects to throw money at our Pokemon to paper cut them or something. This is Rich Boy Winston. In Pokemon Emerald, fun fact, Winston would be in a totally different area, and like after the Petalburg Woods or Petalburg Forest or whatever it is that's right north of here. And oh, by the way, Fusion has a chance to confuse, and when a Pokemon is confused, they have a 1 in 2 chance, essentially flip a coin, of attacking themselves with a typeless move. I forget exactly how much power that can't be avoided. Like so. It is very annoying to get confused, although it's, in my opinion, it is even more annoying in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Why couldn't I win? And you get 1,400 Pokédollars for winning. He also, if memory serves, has a full restore, although maybe that's just in the, that might just be in the, in Emerald. I forget. But yeah, this is the Petalburg Forest, or Petalburg Woods. It's got several new Pokemon we can get, although I actually won't be automatically catching all of them. Let's go ahead and try to poison this guy. Poison Sting, not a very powerful move, but on the plus side, it has a chance to poison, which will do damage after every turn. There we go. So it'll be going down fairly soon, whether it growls us to oblivion or not. But apparently it wants to keep doing 5 damage per attack. I think Poison Sting will actually do more damage to this one. Ah, yes! I think that means it just committed suicide. Because I think... Yes! Got it. And Wurmple's getting close to hitting level 7. This guy will tell you about hidden items. And, oh, guess what that is? It's a hidden item. You don't always see items. If I know there's a hidden item somewhere, I'll make sure to show you. It's full of stronger Pokemon. This is a better place to grind than back where I was. But I wanted to do it just immediately without waiting for this. Perfect! I poisoned it, and now I will switch out to something else and just take half experience. Like Blade. I want Blade to start getting levels again. I'm probably going to start, whenever I switch out to something else, switching to Blade. Now, if you go down out this exit, you'll find yourself back on Route 104, but on the top side of a ledge. Person tells you not to try to catch wild Pokemon. Is there a hidden item here? Apparently not. Besides, there's a Pokeball sitting right there, so... By the way, if you run in wild grass, there's a higher chance you'll run into a Pokemon, so you have been warned. Once again, let's go ahead and try to poison it. And once again, we've got one shot, because after a Tail Whip, I'm not confident in my ability to survive a hit. Yeah! This is great! Hopefully, Wurmple and Blade will both level up off this guy. And Wurmple will hit level 7, which will be a very good thing. It's 6 damage. Yep, Wurmple is level 7. And Blade is level 10. The important one was Wurmple hitting level 7, though. Because, what? No, I can say better. What? Wurmple is evolving! Yep. Level 7, Wurmple evolves. So this is going to be our first evolution to witness. And it evolved into Silcoon. No, Cascoon, excuse me. For some reason it looks whiter than it actually is. Cascoon is purple, Silcoon is white, and it has a 1 in 2 chance, more or less, of evolving totally random into either one. And because you can find wild Silcoon and Cascoon here, I'm going to catch whichever one. Well, in this case, I'll be catching a wild Silcoon, probably. Because the downside to catching them wild is if you catch it as a Silcoon or Cascoon, it'll only know Harden, and you'll have to switch train it. The upside is that it'll usually get a slightly higher level, and well, it'll be slightly. Essentially, bug Pokemon like this, they evolve into their Cascoon, or their Cocoon, or Chrysalis, at level 7, and their top form at level 10. Oh, Cascoon's dead. Or not! Woo! Barely survived it, but now I'm going to use one of my antidotes. That's why I bought a couple earlier. And if I have to, I'll dip into my Pekka berries, although I prefer not to. Let's also go ahead and take this item. Another one! Holy cow! Let's also get Gulliver some training. And Gulliver will be getting plenty of training when we talk to this guy, because this is a bug catcher, and he has, believe it or not, a full team of very low-level Wurmple. I can nearly one-shot him. And this will just be Gulliver getting probably a little less than a level of experience. Actually, no, scratch that, it'll get a full level. This is kind of boring, actually. I don't really know what to say about it. But, yeah. this is a pretty good place to grind later, since it has slightly higher level Pokemon. Although I'll show you a place later that I'll probably end up doing most of my grinding, because it actually has a fairly rare Pokemon in it that, just for kicks and giggles, I kind of want to catch. So I think this one will make me level up to 8, and then I'll give Blade the last one. Now, let's see. According to Wikipedia, which I pulled up just for the heck of it because this is such a boring battle, there are 3 new Pokemon that we can catch. Essentially, there's roughly a 1 in 4 chance that we'll find one of them. 2 of them are at 5% encounter rates, and one of them's at a 15%. Let's go over, hit level 8. And we'll give the last one to Blade. This is the point that I stop training equally and start doing a little bit of grinding for the Pokemon that I intend to send to the first badge. Or the first gym. Because Roxanne, if you couldn't get it from a bad pun of a name, is a rock-type Pokemon trainer. And, let's see. I actually think I'll go ahead and end things off here, so in the next part, we will hopefully be getting all the way through the Petalburg Woods. I covered the first trainer and the little secret off the side, but in the next episode, we'll be finishing it up. So, see you guys later. Mouse out.